we do need, we need people. People do have rights, but every time you agree not to talk about a case that should be talked about, no one ever hears about it. So, I mean, it's just hush money, and it's so rampant in the legal profession that it's disgusting. But Jeff Anderson doesn't sign them, I don't sign them, and there are attorneys who don't sign them. I do want to say one thing about, I know our Supreme Court, we're not big fans of it, and they're at each other's throats. But I do want to, yes, literally. But I do want to say one thing. I've had 2 consumer cases involving lemon law issues at the Supreme Court in the last year. In both cases, we won, and one case, the decision was 6-0, which means we got the conservatives to vote in favor of a consumer law, a tremendously important consumer law to anybody who buys or leases a car. The other case, which was just decided against Mercedes-Benz, after 6.5 years of fighting, the other case was decided 2 months ago in a 6-1 decision, meaning we only had 1 dissenter. We had 6 justices who are at each other's throats often come together and write a 52-page decision that is favorable to all Wisconsin consumers. So we were tremendously happy with that. And in the other case that was decided a year ago, Justice Gableman wrote a 32-page decision praising the Wisconsin lemon law and praising consumers. So we were worried when these 2 cases were going up at the Supreme Court. We were worried that we might not get a favorable decision, but thankfully they voted in favor of the consumer, and that's a good sign, at least from consumer law standpoint, for the future, because these were kind of test cases. How are these justices going to approach car cases where consumers got screwed? And we're overjoyed with it. So I can't say anything bad about them. I know there's a lot of issues there, but I really can't, because they gave us 2 of the best decisions that we've ever had. I've been at the Supreme Court 4 times. We've won all the cases, and I've been at the Court of Appeals 25 times, all on consumer cases, and we've won, out of the 25, we've won at 20. So, but I'll wrap it up and let the next person come up. But we are working very hard in the area of consumer law and fighting these ALEC type of laws that are just being perpetrated all over the United States. I mean, Voss, people like Voss, and his cohorts are just doing this. Now, I'm going to close with this. When I told my wife that I'm coming here to speak, and that I was going to call Robin Voss a scumball, and she didn't think that would be appropriate for me to call him a scumball in public, and so I said, well, okay, I'm going to go along with this. I will not call Robin Voss a scumball in public, even though I would like to. And so I've made her happy. So thank you very much.